for you.
Hello, my Dune fans. If you're diving into Dune Prophecy Episode 2, you're in for a wild ride because we're about to explore one of the most intriguing characters in the entire series, Desmond Hart. This episode shifts the entire power dynamic within the Imperium, and it's all thanks to Hart's shocking rise. From his strange connection to the mighty sandworms of Arrakis, to his unexplainable resistance to the power of the voice, Hart is shaking the foundations of the Dune universe. Welcome back to your nerdy show. I'm your host, Spoiler Master. In this video, we'll break down the game-changing events that unfold in Episode 2, explain the significance of Hart's mysterious powers, and analyze what this means for the future of the Sisterhood, House Corrino, and the Imperium itself. Stick around, because the rise of Desmond Hart is about to get real, and you won't want to miss it. Now let's dive into the epic moments from this episode that really cement Desmond Hart as a wild card in the Dune universe.
I'm sorry, granddaughter. She is not here.
The Sisterhood in Crisis. The episode opens with the devastating ripple effects of the simultaneous deaths of Reverend Mother Kasha and Pruet Richese. These two powerful figures die in identical, mysterious ways, on separate planets, half a galaxy apart. Their deaths not only shake the Sisterhood to its core, but also expose cracks in the careful facade of control maintained by Mother Superior Valya Harkonnen. Valya, played with icy precision by Emily Watson, is a character who thrives on calculated moves and veiled manipulation. However, Kasha's death has sent shockwaves through the Mother School on Wallach 9, where the acolytes and sisters alike are deeply unsettled. The loss of a Reverend Mother is not just personal. It threatens the political leverage and spiritual authority of the Sisterhood in the Imperium. Reverend Mother Tula Harkonnen, Valya's sister and trusted second-in-command, takes charge of the investigation into Kasha's death. The autopsy reveals an acute imbalance in Kasha's body, but the source remains elusive. In true Dune fashion, this mystery is layered with questions about poison, politics, and betrayal.
You stole my future. Now I'm taking
The agony, a dangerous ritual. Amid the chaos, Valya makes a calculated decision. Sister Lila, a young acolyte and a descendant of the legendary Mother Superior Rakella, must undergo the agony. This ritual, a precursor to the spice agony seen in Dune lore, involves consuming a potent poison that activates a Bene Gesserit's genetic memory. The stakes are immense. Lila's genetic heritage could unlock vital knowledge about Rakella's prophecy, which warns of a reckoning for the Sisterhood. But the agony is deadly, and Lila's lack of experience makes her survival uncertain. Lila's journey into her genetic memory is one of the most haunting and visually striking sequences in Dune Prophecy. Guided by Tula, Lila encounters an army of her ancestors. Among them, she meets Rakella, who delivers cryptic but crucial information about a figure born twice, once in blood, once in spice, a clear nod to the enigmatic Desmond Hart. However, tragedy strikes when Lila is overtaken by the memory of Mother Dorothea, a Reverend Mother murdered by Valya in her rise to power. Possessed by Dorothea, Lila confronts Tula, accusing the Harkonnens of lies and betrayal. In a harrowing moment, Dorothea forces Lila to consume more of the poison, killing her and leaving the Sisterhood fractured.
And granted me with a gift to see what even you...
Desmond Hart, a mysterious figure. Meanwhile, on Salusa Secundus, the intrigue surrounding Desmond Hart deepens. Played by Travis Fimmel, with an intense and unpredictable energy, Hart confesses to killing both Kasha and Pruet Richese. What makes him fascinating and terrifying is his unwavering belief that his actions serve a higher purpose. Hart claims that his newfound abilities come from being swallowed by a sandworm on Arrakis, a fate that should have been certain death. Instead, he emerged transformed, able to harness an unexplained power that lets him burn people from within. This power is unlike anything seen in the Dune franchise, even rivaling the Spice Agony or Paul Atreides' prescient abilities. During a tense interrogation, Hart shocks Valya by resisting her use of the voice, a Bene Gesserit technique that bends others to their will. This moment not only establishes Hart as a unique threat, but also challenges the Sisterhood's dominance. His cryptic remarks about following the will of Shai-Hulud, the sandworm deity, further deepen the mystery surrounding his motivations.
Arrest him.
Political intrigue on Salusa. Secundus Hart's actions have far-reaching consequences. Pruitt Richese's death has enraged Duke Ferdinand Richese, who suspects foul play by House Corrino. The fragile political balance between the Emperor and the Great Houses is teetering, and tensions explode during a heated audience between the Corrinos and the Richese's family. Emperor Yaviko Corrino, Mark Strong, finds himself caught between loyalty to his own house and the unpredictable danger posed by Hart. Javiko's wife, Empress Natalia, Jodie May, complicates matters further with her belief in the divine nature of Shai-Hulud. This belief leads her to spare Hart, convinced that his powers can serve the Imperium. In a shocking turn, Hart demonstrates his abilities by killing Duke Ferdinand's son in the same manner as his previous victims, burning him alive from the inside. Despite this horrifying display, the Emperor allows Hart to live. Swayed by Natalia's argument that Hart's powers could prove useful,
Keep it quiet, not a word gets out.
I'll handle it personally, Your Majesty.
rebellion brewing in the shadows. While the political drama unfolds, a rebellion against House Corrino begins to take shape. Kieran Atreides, a distant relative of House Atreides, emerges as a key figure in this subplot. Kieran is secretly working with a rebel cell, mapping out the royal palace to prepare for an uprising. Kieran's allegiance is tested by his growing feelings for Princess Inez, the Emperor's daughter. This romantic tension mirrors classic Dune themes of loyalty, betrayal, and the personal cost of political ambition. Unbeknownst to Kieran, his rebellion is compromised. Sister Michaela, a Bene Gesserit spy embedded in the rebellion, reveals the plot to Valya. In a move of cold pragmatism, Valya considers sacrificing the rebels to solidify the Sisterhood's position within the Imperium. Her hatred for House Atreides only fuels her decision. The rise of Desmond Hart. The episode's climax cements Desmond Hart as a pivotal figure in Dune, Prophecy. Released from his suspension cell by Empress Natalia, Hart demonstrates an unsettling blend of loyalty and defiance. When confronted by Valya, he boldly declares that the Sisterhood's manipulations will no longer control the Imperium. In a desperate move, Valya uses the voice to command Hart to kill himself. To her shock, he resists, delivering a devastating retort. Your greatest fear isn't that no one will hear you. It's that they will hear you and simply not care. This moment solidifies Hart as a wild card who challenges even the most powerful players in the Dune universe.
I always wondered what your greatest fear would be.
The Reckoning looms. Episode 2 ends with several unanswered questions and a sense of impending doom. Raquela's prophecy points to a reckoning for the Sisterhood, potentially tied to Hart's mysterious powers. Meanwhile, Valya's control over the Sisterhood and the Imperium is slipping as political tensions and personal vendettas spiral out of control. Desmond Hart's rise threatens to upend the established order of Dune. Prophecy. Is he a prophet, a weapon, or something far more dangerous? Only time will tell as the series delves deeper into his origins and the larger consequences of his actions.
Is one born twice, once in blood.
Our nerdy thoughts. Dune Prophecy. Episode 2 is a masterclass in building tension and intrigue. The blend of political drama, mysticism, and character-driven storytelling captures the essence of Frank Herbert's universe while introducing new, compelling elements. Desmond Hart's rise, Lila's tragic death, and the brewing rebellion set the stage for an epic confrontation that could redefine the Dune timeline. What did you think of Episode 2? Do you believe Desmond Hart is the key to Raquela's prophecy? How will the Sisterhood recover from these losses? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Dune content. The sands of Arrakis have only just begun to shift, and we can't wait to see where this journey takes us.
I said they'll hear you. And yes,
Now what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.